Mr. O'Brien?
Do I know you?
Not yet, but you will. My name's Samantha Dansby, and I'm going to be your new Senior Assistant Director of Product Distribution.
I'm sorry, we're not looking for anyone right now.
That's great. Well, my mother always says you find the best things when you're not looking, so I was...
How did you get in here?
Oh, that's not important. Now...
No, it's very important. I'm the Senior VP of the third largest toy manufacturer in the world. I keep a busy schedule with appointments and meetings all day long. I have 2 secretaries, and they each have 2 secretaries to make sure that I don't have to deal with distractions, such as people walking into my office unannounced. So one more time, how did you get into my office?
It's really not that interesting.
Indulge me.
Well, I just walked in with 2 Starbucks gift cards. I told them it was for Administrative Professionals Appreciation Day, which I guess is still a thing. And I told them I was a temp you hired so they could take the next 30 minutes to grab a latte on you. And they said, thank you, by the way. Anyways, boring, right? Now, let's get back to talking about the job.
There is no job.
Of course there is. Now, I can start right away.
Let me rephrase. We aren't hiring for that job. The position was filled 2 weeks ago.
But I need that job.
If you give me your resume and leave within the next 15 seconds, I'll be sure to let you know if the position ever opens up.
No, now when I say I need the job, I don't mean I need it like I need the money or the benefits or the pension plan or any of that fluff. I mean, that's nice. Don't get me wrong. But I can get that from anywhere since I am smart and determined, and pretty much any suit with half a brain would be lucky to have me. But I meant I need this job, as in I need it. I've always dreamt of working at JC Toys. It's what I've always set my sights on. Even as a little kid, I knew I wanted this job.
Senior Assistant Director of Product Distribution.
Mr. O'Brien, overseeing toy distribution, sending toys to children all over the world. Well, that's the closest you can get to being Santa Claus.
I never really thought of it that way.
So, how do you want to begin this interview? Would you like me to tell you about myself, or do you have some questions you'd like to open with?
We're not having an interview. There is no job. Now, get out of my office before I have to call security.
Mr. O'Brien, I have 2 words for you.
Goodbye.
Lieutenant Liberty.
Okay.
Lieutenant Liberty.
You can keep saying it.
Lieutenant Liberty. An action figure produced by JC Toys, popular in the mid to late 1990s.
I'm very well aware.
Then you know his slogan. Don't take no for an answer. Don't take no for an answer. Now, I might seem like a girl who played with party ponies or Slender Sally dolls, but I am a fighter like Lieutenant Liberty.
I've noticed.
When Christmas of 1998 came around, I wanted a Lieutenant Liberty. I asked my parents every day for 2 months. They would say no. They would say, Samantha, honey, wouldn't you be happier with a party pony? Now I stayed strong. I would not settle for a party pony. I refused to take no for an answer then, and I refuse to take it now.
Don't take no for an answer was a marketing campaign I designed to make children annoy their parents into buying them Christmas presents.
Well, it also created a movement.
Of one?
All movements start with one.
It created a monster. That's what it did. Very well. You want this job?
Of course I do.
I mean, do you really want this job?
Yes! Well, I'd do anything.
Glad to hear it. Erica, can you get Ronald and tell him I'd like to see him in my office? Thank you. Ronald is the current Senior Assistant Director of Product Distribution. You have to fire him.
Excuse me, sir?
You want the job, you have to take it. I want you to look him in the eyes and tell him he's not going to work here anymore. Are you able to do that? If you're not, then that's fine. The door's that way.
No. I can do this.
Excellent.
Oh, sorry. You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes, have a seat, Ronald. This is Samantha from HR.
Ronald, it's nice to meet you.
Yes, likewise.
Work. Am I right? Yuck. Now you can be honest with me. You don't really like this job, do you?
No, I don't.
Really?
I love it.
Oh.
It's been an absolutely incredible experience working here.
But the long hours, right? I'm sure they must be starting to take a toll.
Oh, no, I don't mind at all. In fact, to be honest, it beats going home to an empty house.
Empty house?
Yes, sir. My wife passed away a little over 3 years ago.
I'm sorry to hear that. Again.
Oh, I appreciate that, sir. It's been rough, yes. But working here, I think it's been the best thing for me. You see, everyone here is so friendly. It was my birthday on Tuesday, and they all got me a cake, and it said Ron on it. Ron. Can you believe that? I've always wanted a nickname. Anyway, I'm so sorry for sort of rambling on and taking up all of your time. What did you want to see me about?
Samantha?
Okay. I don't know how else to say this, but Ronald, Ron, we're going to have to let you go.
I don't understand. What did I do wrong?
Nothing. I wish I could tell you why, but please understand. It has nothing to do with you personally.
So I'm fired. Just like that.
I'm so sorry. It's just sometimes for the greater good of a company, it has to make sacrifices. And if it isn't a good person you're letting go, well, then it's not a sacrifice.
When I got this job, I was just so excited. I called every relative, every friend, not that there were many of those, everyone I knew to say, hey, look at me. I'm going to be working at JC Toys, number 31 on Fortune magazine's best 100 companies to work for. That should have been for whom to work. I'd reached the top third of the mountain. And now, after 2 weeks of what I believe they call me busting my rump, you're going to give me some cock and bull story about the greater good and Ron isn't a cool nickname. Let me tell you this. You may view me as just an easily replaceable cog in a machine. But I love being a cog. I love knowing that this machine runs because of something I did. Even if the overall impact of my job was just to...
Ron,
Please, don't call me Ron. My new friends call me Ron. I mean, I get it. I'm only the senior assistant director of product distribution at a toy manufacturer. It's not like I'm Santa Claus. but I was okay with that. As a kid at Christmas, I would always think of the elves. Children leave cookies out for Santa and carrots for the reindeer. Yet the elves, behind the scenes, they never get thanks. No kid ever opens a present and says, "Oh, thank you, elves." But without elves, you see, there's no Christmas. I'm sorry if I wasn't a good enough elf.
Oh, Jonathan, you were 150% right. This man is an asset to the company. I didn't believe you until I saw it for myself, but he's just what JC Toys needs as his senior assistant director of product distribution. Thank you for indulging us in this exercise. Ronald, you may go back to work.
But I don't understand. So I'm not fired?
Apparently not.
Someone would have to be an absolute idiot to think there was a better person for this job than you.
Well, thank you. Actually, that means quite a lot.
There you go. Now go back to work and keep up the good effort.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Madam.
Don't go anywhere.
I'm sorry for wasting your time. I don't have what it takes. I'm not a Lieutenant Liberty. I'm just a stupid party pony.
Erica, can you get Brian to come to my office, please? Thank you.
Sir, I can't. I'm not cut out.
Brian will show you to your new office. You said you could start immediately. I'm going to hold you to it.
I don't understand.
Do you remember the original slogan for Party Ponies?
Yes, it was, "Even after the cows come home, these ponies keep partying."
I hated that slogan. Thought it was incredibly irritating, but it made our company a ton of money. Like it or not, you are a party pony. And you said it yourself. Any suit with half a brain would be lucky to have you.
Thank you. You won't be disappointed. So, where am I working?
I already told you. In HR. You said you wanted to be Santa Claus. Then go manage your elves.